We have lithium-ion batteries. We charge like a LiPo battery. So orange charger, orange screen.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I go for. I hit
Gotcha.
orange there. So now with your charger, you don't need to worry about balance charge because balance charge, storage, and discharge. You don't need to do balance charge because you now have a balancer inside of your ignition control unit.
Okay.
So I would just use regular charge.
Okay.
And for that same reason, you have this do not connect sticker on here.
Yeah.
This is the balancer for the older boards. So this
okay.
pertains to 2017 and before. It doesn't, don't even worry about
it.
So, and then you got your positive, negative right here. Those are connected right there.
Yeah.
So I want to connect my charger right here. This is the little harness that holds in the cable that goes to my ignition control unit.
Yeah.
To get that off, there's this little latch right here.
Yeah.
I can pop that right there, Pop that, comes right out.
Cool.
Now, it's advised when you disconnect stuff, you want to use dielectric grease. That's actually the stuff that's in here. You don't need to do it every time, but it's good to keep that up, just because especially you're in salt water.
Yeah.
Any water connections, it's best to use that. So I connect this here. This little lip goes up into here. Now, when I do charge the board, I'll hit this charge button right here. So I'm looking for, it says battery cell. I want to look for the 3S. Those are the 3 cells that I was talking about with you earlier, because you have your batteries up in here, but they're put into 3 different cells. So 3S means that the board recognizes all the cells in the board, which is good. You don't need to worry about the voltage here. That actually comes good. The only thing I want you to adjust is your charge current. Now, the factory standard is 3. That's the best charge current to work with. If you have more time, I like to go in a lower current sometimes. I'll go down to 1 if I have enough time. Like if I'm at the end of my day, I'm not gonna ride till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll do 1 because the slower the charge current, the more protection you can have for your battery.
So 3S cell.
3S cells, charge current at 3 amps is the standard. Then you can go down to 1 amp if you'd like to just preserve your battery a little bit more. So then I would hit, I'm good, my settings here, I'm happy with those. I'll hit start.
What are those?
Oh, the settings, so
yeah.
3S, get the 4200 for your voltage.
It's always going to be standard at that.
That'll stay.
It won't move.
Yeah, your charge current at 3 amps, that's good. Discharge current invalid because I'm charging it, not discharging it.
Gotcha.
The only time you'd have to discharge is if, like, say your ICU is bad and we need to send it into the factory. So it's really not something that you'll use too much. So I'll hit start here. Now, what I'm looking for is my voltage to be at 12.6.
Okay.
So this board's almost fully charged. Well, it is fully charged. It cranked up to 7 real quick. It'll go back down. But that's how I know that it's fully charged.
So 12.6 volts.
12.6, yeah.
And what about if you leave it on overnight?
I wouldn't recommend that. I would try to shut it off because it'll keep trying to charge it.
Okay,
So I would recommend set a timer on your phone or something like that.
Of a couple hours?
Yeah, you'll get a feel for how much it is,
Okay.
depending on how much you've used, and you'll get a feel for it. And then when I'm done, I hit stop. I'm good to go.
Okay. So you mainly have to turn the charger on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not going to do anything crazy, but it's just best to not leave it running all night.
Yep.
I disconnect this here, click it back in, and then once I put my fuel in, this board's ready to go.